The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I've got, green bars. Just checking everything's working. Can somebody say you can hear me and see my screen? Hello? Hello? Ideal. Good. I'm glad you guys can hear me. How's your week been? All had a good week? It's certainly gone fast, hasn't it? Really quickly. Certainly has for me anyway. Right. What I'll do is, ideal. Let me just get the disclaimer out of the way, which needs to be done. And then if you've got any questions, we'll fire through with that lot, okay?
Trading foreign exchange on the margin carries high level of risk and may not be suitable for investors or traders. There are no guarantees of profit and most forex traders lose money. Past performance is not indicative of future results. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before deciding to invest in foreign exchange, you should carefully consider your investment objectives, level of experience and risk appetite. The possibility exists that you could sustain a loss some of all of your initial investment, and therefore you should only invest in money that you can afford to lose. You should be aware of all the risk associated with foreign exchange trading and seek advice from an independent financial advisor if you have any doubts or uncertainties. This presentation and all its contents, including past trades and potential trade setups, is for educational and informational purposes only. Using any strategies, techniques or software mentioned in this presentation is also risky. We make no guarantees of profit of any kind. The presenter is not a licensed financial professional and therefore will not give any financial advice or recommendations. All information in this presentation is our opinion and may not reflect the truth or reality in the world of trading. Please use your own good judgment and seek advice from a qualified consultant before believing, accepting and acting upon any information in this presentation. This is not a solicitation to invest. Hypothetical performance results have many inherent limitations, some of which are described below. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. In fact, there are frequently sharp differences between hypothetical performance results and the actual results subsequently achieved by any particular trading program. One of the limitations of hypothetical performance results is that they are generally prepared with the benefit of hindsight. In addition to hypothetical trading does not involve financial risk, and no hypothetical trading record can completely account for the impact of financial risk in actual trading. For example, the ability to withstand losses or to adhere with a particular trading results program in spite of trading losses and material of points, which can also adversely affect actual trading results. There are numerous other factors related to the markets in general or to the implication of any specific trading program which cannot be fully accounted for in the preparation of hypothetical performance results, and all of which can adversely affect your actual trading results. Rewards playing disclaimer. Your actual commissions and residual income will vary depending on your work ethic, work you spend on customer acquisition, and the quality of your customer you refer. Please take a screenshot or visit www.disclaimer.com. Risk.
Right, lovely jubbly, that's done. Okay, so you're all doing well, good. Right, that's that one done out of the way. We have, you guys got any questions? Let's have a look what we got here. Okay, do any of you guys follow what's happening during the week? Let's have a look. There we are. As you know, Monday we are somewhere. Oh no, it's not working. Oh no, come on. Oh, it was just now. It's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Don't know why. It's so temperamental, this thing, sometimes. It really can. Okay, anyway. Right, I was aware the news definitely stayed off the charts this morning. Yeah, NFP this morning, for sure. It's not a great day to be trading, for sure. Fridays in general, anyway, are pretty quiet anyway. So, okay. The pen's not working, so you guys can see. Right, we've got Monday. Okay, we have Josh Casey does Beginners Waveology on the Monday. I know he's missed a few. He's been really busy, and unfortunately, he's had to cancel a few. Okay, and Dallas on Monday, and then we got Josh Grillner on Tuesday, and he does the pitchforks intermediate. And then you got Todd, Charlie Delta. All these sessions are great, guys. Obviously, Clay Taylor, Mackenzie, beginners for pitchforks. Clay Taylor again on Waveology Advance. He does intermediate Waveology on Tuesday. And we have the Power 62, Dallas Greger, doing all the stuff and the questions about the brokers and everything. And you have Stephen Moore that follows through with the EA software. Okay, great place to be to ask questions and watch. Okay, Tim Munzinger on the 62, the Power 62. He does that on a Thursday. Okay, again with intermediate Waveology mixed in together. Okay, and obviously myself on the Friday. As I said, next year I'm looking at changing my days to more during the week, which will be a lot better for the charts, and it'll be easier for me to show the Waveology. Okay, because Fridays is the end of the week, and everybody's kind of getting ready for the weekend. Okay. Right. Okay, I've got a couple questions here. Right. Let me just get rid of this one out of the way. Let's have a look. Okay, I've got a few charts up here. Let's see. If I can get that one to come up again. I'm not. No pen. No, it's just not. Anyway, okay. So be it. Right, I've got a couple of questions. Okay, one actually I'll go through here quickly. Sliders. Someone's talking about sliders. Okay, let's have a look. Do you guys know anything about sliders? What we talk about sliders? Let's see if I can find something that might indicate some sliding. Okay, especially on the lower time frames. Actually, no, let's have a look. Okay. Shame I can't get that pen to work. That's really annoying, that is. Really annoying. I know, it's bizarre. Kind of like a snake, yeah. So you can see actually on the 1 minute chart here, actually. You can see, obviously you got a snake, got the 30 snake in. We get the lower time frames as well. Let's say like the 10 or the 5 can really snake. And basically you've got something like this, but a little bit longer, really. Okay. It indicates, on this particular occasion, it's indicating lower pressure. Okay, so if you're looking in for a buy, it's just a word of warning to stay away from sliders. Okay, because you can actually indicate for a lower low, or if it's sliding on the top extreme, that price could actually go to a higher high. Okay, okay. And that's pretty much as it is, really, that. Okay. Hello, mate. Slider or a snake? Yeah, slider or snakes. It's yeah. I'm kind of talking more of the sliders. Yeah, of course, the snakes. We got the 30. We see that quite a lot. But if you end up seeing the lower levels, the 5, the power 5 and the 10 and the 15, maybe you can see them. They can snake just like the 30 snakes, and it is a lower time frame, so it quite easily possibly take you down to a lower low, or the pressures forcing it down or up. Okay. And there was something else about time frames as well. When you're, I'm going to try and have a look. Nice to see one, actually, a decent one, actually. Nothing there, really. And also, if you guys ever post, somebody was saying about posting your setups when you're posting and learning about starting with Waveology, is kind of important to start to get the feeling. So when I started Shredder, we were learning how to take a 2-pip pullback off off one of the INS lines, or any shadow band. Okay, so you close a candle, 2-pip pullback in the particular direction of the trade you're looking at, and then where the trade was entered. We learned how to do that quite over a period of about 100 trades. So when you guys kind of get into your postings, it's really good for your RES to build up and learn what not to do, and over time it becomes, say for instance, this is my entry, and then you put this in your write-up. So when the coaches come in and see your write-up, that you can see what pair it is, if it's a buy or a sell, and also where your entry is. So like you could say here, and whatever you're doing in that particular trade, where your exit would be, what your money management is. Okay, so starting that and learning and posting it and learning what you're doing, it will build and help to build your RAS. Okay, your RAS and also you put this in your demo account, so you're actually applying this information into your trade, into your platform, trading platform. Okay, so whatever it might be, you've entered, and also you'll be looking at where your manual stop loss would be. So 1 pip below the entry. Okay, so there may well have been a support. Okay, the INS, I get my words out, INS here, where the price has bounced off, 2-pip pullback. Okay, trade was entered, and whatever your exit would have been. Okay, say for instance, trend bar flipped, it may have been, here. Okay, so you could have put your, let's have a look, colors, color. Here we are. So you can put your exit here. Okay. It's locked. Okay. So it's that kind of thing. Okay. So then it makes it easiest for us guys to see what you're doing. Okay. Here we are. We got trend bar flip. Okay. Right. Let me just get rid of that lot. There was another question as well. Where we got here? Size of candles. Yes. So see the grid lines we got here. You don't want to be seeing trades and postings like this, because it makes it difficult to see. For instance, that looks like a slider. Okay. You want to have your candles, you want to be looking at candles probably about sort of 12 candles inside a gridlock, roughly. Okay, but 12 and 15, I believe. So it kind of opens up and you see a bit more of the scale. You can see what's occurring in price. Okay, all right, we have, I was aware of this, right, been going through tab 29 models and now starting, right, Ryan, Tab 29 models are now starting to go through live classes, all programmed on my phone and calendar. Okay, right. So you've been going through Tab 29 models and now starting to go through live classes. So you're posting. Are you posting? Do you mean you're posting or you're live trading? Live classes programmed in my phone calendar. Oh, okay, sorry, yep, didn't read that properly. Yeah, okay. My bad. Yes, post, keep posting, okay? And get the feedback. Please tag one of us in your postings, okay? And start taking it from there, okay? Because there has been some posts where people are not, they'll put up a post and they say, trade without influence, blah blah blah, which is great. It's okay, but it's nice to see for yourselves as also, because it's important to see where the potential trade is. Remember, it's only demo, and you're building up your own education on here. Building your RES to get ready for when you're going to go live. And whatever time it takes. Okay, so it is important to understand what you need to do. The manual stop loss 1 pip below harmonic, and then you'd have another one where you would have let's say 10 pip emergency stop loss, wherever your 10 pips would be. So then you could color it red. Okay, so right. It just helps us all, and I see stuff, and I don't know if it's a buyer and I don't know if it's a sell, because I'm pretty busy most of the time, and I like to go through the charts to see what you guys have done, and it's easier for me to know if it's a sell or a buy, what time you got in and everything else, and have a look, and then I got time to sit back, because it's saved me a bit of time to sort of comment on it. Okay, right, yeah, RAS and KSB. Hi, Mackenzie. Right, next question we have. Can you go over the PO trades 10 minutes? Need more clarity on where 30-minute and the 240 bands are. Okay, let's have a look. Let me just take a look at that. Where has it gone? Right, see if we can find something when it's... Just having a little nose. That's something. Okay, honestly, that might be. There's a lot of stuff on here. Let me just. Actually, it's a different chart there, isn't it? So, what charts do you guys? I've got here. I've got a 30, 15, and 1. And I've only been. And I do go with a 10 as well, but I've been using learning how to use wedges now with my education that I've learned to start what I've done is to start move to wedges. I've got my wedge alerts that I get from TradeRinger or from, I can't think what it's called now, excuse me, long week. Yes, scanner, that's it. The trade alerts, the wedge alerts, that's it. Spit it out. And I've been using that, and I've been using what I've learned through Tab 29 and applying that information, because the learning how to do your POT trades, learning what the 10 minutes doing and everything else, and then applying that for my wedges. Okay, and right, we're looking at POT trades here. Let's have a look, see what we got here. Okay. not very nice. Okay, let me so what charts do you guys use? Do you use your, what, 30, 15, 1, or 35 or 10? Okay, let's see a look at that. It's better, it's a bit cleaner. Right, these are my EMAs, which I can take off actually, so it's probably a little bit, but I'll give you an idea. Okay, so we have got a, right, let's see if this thing will actually work. It's so unpredictable, it really is sometimes. It's been working really well. See, it's not working. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong for it to not work. There's no pen there. Oh, so c'est la vie, that's life. Right, okay. So we have the 30 that's right in the power zone here, okay? So we have price that's moved up and hit my 10-minute EMA, okay? And bounced off the 13 shadow band, okay? I like very much the shadow band 13. This gives me a nice little confirmation of possible a decent price movement, possibly. And also you can see the 30 EMA 30s here. Okay, so it's pretty close. So this would be a trade that I would very much like to get into. Okay, there is a bit of lower level low. Okay, but you know Steve teaches on the OCRs where you have to treat. It's important to treat that lower level. Okay, when the P1 is doing the lower level. Okay, it's got up, pull back. Okay, so price is pulled off my 10-minute EMA, okay, off the 13, drop back down, okay, trend bars has turned red, a nice little pullback of about 2 pips or so, maybe a little bit more, okay, in like swimwear, and as I know this is a lower level, so if the trend bar turns green, then I would be out, okay, so maybe here, but also re-enter, okay. So we don't really have divergence, but price is bouncing off the 10. Okay, as I said, the EMA 10, but the P1 is now not a lower level leading the upper level. Okay, how the P1 has come in and tagged the 10. Okay, look at that nice sharp little point in, which okay, it's kind of, you'll see this in many times where you, with your volumes of trades, where you'll see price come down and the P1 really comes in like a pinpoint, and you've got a nice little trend bar flip and pull back and then down. Here we go. Okay, whatever your money management will be, then okay, you'll follow. So there's a pieces of 10. So you could hear another re-entry. Okay, so a POT trade is where you're taking pieces of the 10. So the 10 has come out of the extreme. It's actually there as well. The 10 is actually sliding a bit as well, which can actually give you an indication that price could possibly go to a higher high. Okay, so this is something that's to be aware of, and also remember over time you'll have the you'll get the, you will build up your RAS, and okay, so, and also you can see now you got a trend line. Let's have a look here. So also look at that. Okay, so okay, you're going to enter the trade here because you've got a nice, the P1's created a lower high. It's gone to extreme, so maybe you would have got out here, bounced off the 5 minutes EMA. Okay, and you have a trend line. You can draw a trend line on here. Okay, and then prices pull back. Trend line didn't really go red there, but it did eventually go red about down here. Okay, and then okay, it's not the best, but it gives you an idea of what's occurring. So you look out for that stuff. I mean, you can use trend lines. on price itself as well. There's nothing there really, is there? Moment. Okay, so that little POT question there, more clarity on the 30-minute. Oh, right, okay, the 40. So if you're looking at higher time frames, you can see, okay, you can see in this particular, you can see further back, where are we here? Okay, okay, price is actually, no, you can see the, actually if I take the 60 off, that might confuse you guys a bit. Okay, now you can see that the 240's left the extreme, so potentially pressure is coming down. Okay, we had the 513 crossover not until about here. Okay, and prices come back up and tagging and cycling the 240 down. Okay, so you know it's wiki, but here you can see now. Okay, so that's taking the pieces of the 10. See if you can find another one here. Okay, so yeah, pieces of 10 is after convergence, the 10, and exiting when the P1 gets to extreme, when the trend bars flip to the opposite color that you entered in, and re-entering a trade where you're taking pieces of that 10. Okay, let's have a look here. So it's not very clean, is it? Okay, does that answer your question, Michelle? Oh, Michael, sorry. So okay then, Michael? So clarity on where the 30 is. Yeah, so it's important to know where the 30 is. You've got an idea what's occurring, okay? But with the volumes of trades that you do, and keep a journal as well, so you start to understand what's occurring. Okay, so there's another one. Look, we got here. Okay, so you can see you've got a 30-minute harmonic. Okay, at this particular time, the 15 is cycling the 30 up. Okay, we can actually switch that to the 10 if anybody prefers the 10. It will be a bit blocky because it's reloading. If anybody, that's my 240 EMA down here. Okay, it is right in it. No, where is it on there? Oh, it's down there. Oh no, it's not set right. Oh, that's a good point. Right, okay. So we can see, where was I? Okay, so we've had 30 harmonic down here. The 10 is cycling the 30 back up. Pressure is still down because the 240 is coming down. Okay. But potentially, we've already had a 30. You can see now, here we are, look. See, I would be wary of this because we know the 240 cycling down. Okay, we've had a 30 harmonic back here. Okay, there's a lot of pressure pushing down, but you can see how for me, okay, the 10 is starting to slide. Okay, this is probably be a trade that I would be avoiding, even though it's gone up, but I'd rather be happy. Okay, because it can easily go against you. Okay. And you can see it's actually this influence, and it's low. I mean, that tends down low in the extreme. So for me, it would be avoidable. I would stay clear of this. Okay. Okay, we may have. Okay, we've got divergence here. So this would be a viable entry. Okay. And there. Okay. So not here. Okay, not here for sure. Okay. But you can see now the 10 has left. Okay, this is influence of the 30. The 30 is a bit close. Okay, so this will come with the experience and posting your volumes of trades and understanding what the 30 is occurring and what you see on the charts. Okay, I like to always see divergence. Okay, so you can see the divergence. Okay, what price is doing here. Okay, and price, you're taking it from the body of the candle and not the wick of the candle. Okay, so there we got a nice little divergence. Price is pulled back. Okay, hang on a minute. No, that's not right. My bad. Okay, so you can see the price. Okay, and price has moved up. Right, any other questions? So I've got a few questions here. Right, okay, so I've gone through that one, that one, that one, that one. Need to tell me, yeah, okay. Kind of snake. Right, okay, Rowan, here we go. Hello, mate. With a slide or a snake, would you look for to indicate that the snake slide has finished? It's turned. With a slide or a snake, would you look for to indicate that the snake and slider have finished and price has turned? 80-20 rule. Well, if it's a slider, it's generally going to be down here. Okay, because obviously, you know, pressure's down or pressure's up. But yes, if price had started to move out of extreme, but it was still in the 20 or the 80-20 rule, and I had that criteria, whatever it might be, using a trend line or a pitchfork or whatever your whatever floats your boat in your trading, then that's something you want to stick with. Okay, and then with that volume of understanding, you know, you kind of you get that confidence build because you know you've done it so many times and you see what price is doing. Okay, I mean, I only trade a couple pairs really, as in this kind of trading, and the other pairs I have now are all to do with the wedge alerts. So when a wedge alert comes in, I'll have a look at that pair, draw the wedge if it looks reasonable enough, and then I'll use what I've learned through POT trading or, you know, the 10-minute harmonic, and apply that information onto wedges, because wedges are pretty awesome, really. Okay, does that answer your question there, Rowan? Does that kind of explain? Did I explain it okay? Would you like to? Kind of. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if something's sliding, you know that pressure is down. Okay, so that's avoidable. But when you start to see things moving and shifting out of the extreme, where you would probably use, you know, maybe you use a trend line or it's bouncing off an EMA or anything else like that, then you can apply. But using that application is, you know, you've got to use it as a demo. And once you understand that you've used it several times, like a lot, where it does work and where it doesn't work, because sometimes things just go against you as just, they call them T4s, so that's just how it goes. But when you calculate, you know, you might have, you know, 50, you've done 50 trades on this thing on demo and you've lost maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Okay, but you've got that over 75% of wins. Okay, so then, yeah, you apply that because you know you have the confidence to do that. Okay. Yeah, watch demo, post, and watch again. Okay. So I'm just deleting some of the message questions here. Right, okay, it's 30, 10 and 1. I'm pretty... No, on the EJ at 10:45, EJ, I don't really trade the EJ, but we can have a look if I've got it here somewhere. Let's have a look. Let's see if I got that EJ here somewhere. No, I've got no EJ. Sorry, mate, I don't trade the EJ. I kind of stay away from that one, even though it's on my trade ringer. I should bring it up. Right, okay, let's see if we can find something else, shall we? Do you guys use the harmonic pattern? This is a great little tool, this is. You know, it does all your, sorry, can't think. I've actually only got it on I've only got it on triangles and wedges, but that brings up all the scans and everything. It's great notifications. Okay, yeah, look, crab, shark, deep crab, all that kind of stuff you got. Okay, so you can use all that, and you can learn all this. Help to learn pitchforks, going on Mackenzie's beginners Waveology, beginners pitchfork class. You got Josh Gruner, who does the scans and everything. Okay, right, let's have a look and see what we got here, if we can see a decent harmonic size. Oh, that's moved. Okay. Okay, what have we got here? So, oh, what happened then? Oh no. Let's just take that out of that one. So I was on before. Okay. Right. Let's find something that's not. It's not great, is it? Fridays, is it? It's really flat. Excuse me there. So look at the GP a minute. Let's have a look further down. It's moved a bit more today actually than most pairs actually today. This has. Okay. Right. Okay. Here we are. This is a little bit better. Okay. So that's okay. So the 80-20 rule here. We got a 80 rule here. Okay. P1's come up lower level, cycling the 10 up. Okay, got a nice little shot, but you got, this is what I like to see. You see coming off the shadow bound 8 and off the 3-minute EMA. Okay, it's not very clean. Okay, the 30 probably is a bit of an influence. Okay, but it is just kind of just come out of extreme. I went over that one, didn't I? Okay, so you know, another one here. Look, we could actually look at that. See, this is all the EMAs bunched up together, and how price pretty much tagged that. We have got divergence here. Okay. So we have the power 10 is coming out of extreme. Okay, price gone to a lower low. We've got a nice little hook back of about 10 pips here. Okay, and price is tagged to 13. The 30 is not in influence. Price has moved up this would be my my exit point for sure. P1's gone to extreme. Trend bars are turned red, bouncing off the EMAs. Okay, potentially downward pressure. I don't know what the higher time frames are doing at that particular time. So it's down, and the 240 is coming down. Right here. So look at that. Okay, so the 240 is left at extreme, and it's gone boom. Okay. Yeah, that's it. You can, and also on wedges, put forks on wedges. Forks on wedges are pretty awesome too because they really go together really well. Okay. Just trying to have a look. This is what other questions we got here then. Do 3.5 a lot. Okay, looking for my 10-minute harmonic wave. 3.5, yeah. I mean, what else we got here? It's not save a night, that isn't it? As I said, I'm going to definitely change for next year. Bring my session in the middle of the week. It'll just make things a lot easier for myself and obviously for you guys to see what's occurring. Really, okay. It does make it a little harder for me to get things put into perspective. So let's see whatever we got. Okay, track. Okay, yeah, try drag. Okay, let's try that. See if that works. And dragging. Oh, yes. Maybe. Oh, bravo. Merci beaucoup, Mackenzie. That's cool. I do. I have. Oh, it was there then. Oh, no, it's gone. Oh, no, bring it back again. Good thinking, fat lady. Yes, bravo. Haha, there we are. Okay, so there we are. Okay, it's working. I'll remember that one for sure. Okay, right, trend lines on, yeah, you can put trend lines on peak 1. Trend lines, don't want it, oh my. Right, trend lines. I did see a nice trend line earlier on, actually, on something. It was actually on a wedge, and I don't know if I'd drew it or took it away. Oh, it was on the GU, wasn't it? Oh yeah, here we are, look. Right. Right, let's have a look and see what we got here. Here we are. Right. Okay, price has moved out of it, but before it moved out of it, you can see A, for a start, you've got a trend line on price. So this is a little bit better, isn't it? Oh, come on. Okay, right. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Okay. And look how price, the 30 is moving out of extreme. Look at it cycling up. Let me just, it's a bit messy there with the 10 on there, isn't it? Sorry, with the 5 there. Let me just remove this one out of the way. Okay. Okay, go. Yeah, here we are. Okay, so now you can see the 10, the P1 cycling the 10 up. And you got the 10 cycling the 30 up. Okay. had a wedge alert, cool, and I put it on my 15-minute, and I copied so it would allow it to go through all time frames. And basically, this is it here. Okay, so that was number. Let's get that right. Oh no, that was number 3. Okay, third hit on the trend line here. Okay, and look how the P1. Okay, lower level. P back up. Drop back up, and look how that P1 just went boom. Okay, this actually has moved out. This actually was because it's reloaded. The 10 had actually was down here. Okay. So the power 10 did actually come down to extreme with the P1. Okay, the 30 is moving out. Okay, third hit on the trend line. Okay, and look what we do. Okay, so that was nice. Is that understanding there, guys? Is that cool? Power of the wedge. Even 12 trend lines. Right, okay. Right. Right, okay, and there's another one. Look at that. Okay, that's a bit impulsive as well. How price has come down. Price has come down here. That's impulsive. But you can see how the power. The P1 is just tells you everything what's occurring. It really does. Okay, and now you can see you can be taking a piece of the 10 now. So even though this is this line here is one of my DC4. I think it's a DC45, I believe. Okay, sorry, the DC45, or it's the the daily close. Is it the daily 45? I can't get my words. I can't think down there. Oh my god. It's the daily. The INS daily close. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, so that's a good resistant place. That's a good indicator. That is. Okay. Price, even though that's impulsive, you may think, don't know, but as we know before, I think the 30 was being cycled upward. We got the P1s come in, and then you are taking the pieces of the 10. Okay, so then you got the prices pull back, come off the shadow band 13. Okay, shadow band 13 there, right off there. Okay, the P1 has created a low high. Okay, and then you'll be looking at that'll be a POT trade. Okay, so you may well come up, trend P1 to extreme, trend bars 10 red, and exit. Okay, and prices actually come really close. If you had this trend line still on, and you've got the EMA, the 1 minute EMA, the 1 minute EMA here. Okay, where the trend line is, perfect exit. Okay, trend bars are turned red. Okay, so then you may wait for. Okay, so the P1s come down to extreme. So you know prices come off the shadow band 13. Okay, you may trend bars to turn green. Entered the trade. Okay, wait for the trend bars to turn red. You can see. We know that the 10 is cycling up. Okay. So there's trades. So many trades on the 1 minute with the 10. Okay. Please just find your own little niche. You know, trend lines, pitchforks, wedges with pitchforks, all that kind of stuff, and just demo the hell out of it. Okay. Find something that works for you, which you'll slowly learn. Okay. and post and get feedback. Really, excuse me, guys. A few more questions here. So I'm going to have to get off in 10 minutes. I've got a call coming in. I'm on my phone screen. I thought, okay. You see your higher highs and lower lows. Yeah. Do I wait for the snake to leave extreme? No, I don't. Not necessarily. It really depends on what I've used. You know, the trend bars. Sorry, the oh dear, trend lines, whatever I may have to give me confirmation. Okay, I don't do an awful lot of pitchforks, which I will do eventually, but I've built up a lot of confidence over time where I am a harmonic wave convergence trader, where I've become comfortable in excuse me, where I've become really comfortable in trading the harmonic wave, okay, with whatever I use, just through seeing what the P1's doing, what the 10's doing, what the 30's doing, if it's snaking or not. Okay. I don't think what other pairs we have moved today, actually. So that's obviously the news. Where are we? That was on the 34, 70. I was going right off, isn't it? Okay. 370, yeah. So that disappeared. Gone that far? Well, isn't it? Go on. 339. Oh, 32. Went the wrong way. Plonker. Let's try another pair. Let's have a look. Right, other questions. Let's have a look. Is that, right, do I have any more questions there, guys? You know as I have. Right, see if I can see some snaking. Okay, let me just stick to the pair that I really know. Okay, let's have a look at some snaking and where I would be comfortable to get out of it. Doesn't show me much on a Friday. Yeah, there are. There's an example. Okay, the DC45, or was it the? I did mention it just now, didn't I? Okay, this is a major resistance here. Okay, you may have a trend line. You might be able to create a trend line. You might be able to find a trend line on a higher time frame. Okay, there may have been I look for trend lines. If price is bouncing off like it is here, that's quite impulsive actually. Oh, that's not snake there, is it? Oh yeah, what is that? Let me just get rid of that lot there. Okay. So yeah, I would be comfortable to get out of a snake. But I feel like there's a reversal where I would be using either a pitchfork or a trend line, really. Okay. So, okay. So. Right, do we have any other questions there? Sorry if I've been a bit vague today. It's just, it's hard actually. I don't want to make excuses, but it becomes quite difficult to get my brain to work. end of the week. Yeah. Okay, so see here, I like this, even though this is snaking, this is untidy and yucky. Okay, but this is an example what to look for. Okay, we have divergence. Okay, and we have divergence down here. And I wonder if it will disappear, so we could just take that away and that away to make it look cleaner. One, two, three, four. There we go. So look, we have got a bit of a snake here. Okay, so like answering Rowan's question, the 30 is really close to extreme. I know it's not snaking in extreme, but we have. See, price for me, that I've noticed over time, that price just seems to love playing with the shadow bone 13. Okay, it very rarely ever moves away from it, and we've got it here. Okay. Look at that. Okay, there. They're extreme. Okay. We have the power. We have the 10 left to extreme. Okay, the P1's come down. Prices move back. Okay. Tagged the shadow bone 13 and gone up. Okay. So. Okay, price has come up here away from the 13, but it's hit price off the 10-minute EMA. Like I said there, the 13 there. Okay, it's not very good now, is it? Okay. It's a little better. Okay, price just shy of the 13. The P1. Okay, we've even got it here. Okay, hit the that's the DC 45, I believe. Okay. Okay, lower level leaving up the upper level. Okay, impulsive, avoidable. I would avoid that. Okay, and then price, as you can see, we have got a pullback of the P1 to the extreme. This is a slight little slider. Okay, but we've got a lower high on price, and price has dropped. Okay, and we have the 30 straight in the power zone, and price has dropped right back down. Okay, and then you can see the P1 cycling the 10 down. Okay, lower level, the P1's come back down. Okay, we have divergence off the shadow band 13. Divergence, boom. You know, I think the 30 was whatever that's going up, but anyway, the 30 is without influence in here. Okay, boom. Okay, off the shadow band 13. Okay, got lower levels leading up here. We've got no, not really divergence there, have we? But how the price is come off and bounce off the 13 and off the DC 45 or the daily. Okay, and now we've got actually the 30 now is influence. Okay, so it's yeah, stay away from that one. Okay, because you can see 30 is coming to, because this could actually affect your trade within the next 2 or 3 minutes. Could quite easily just go straight up, and price could have easily gone broke through, which it did up here. Okay. Is that explained okay? I explained that one, didn't I? Nice. Okay. Any other questions, anybody? Sorry, I've been a bit, as I said, a bit slow. My brain's a little slow. Okay. It's a little bit better here, isn't it? Okay. So look, we got the price off the just shy of the 13. We've got this is the 5-minute EMA. That's the 5-minute EMA there. Okay. We got the shadow band 13. Okay, we got the price, the P1's come down. Okay, the 30 is snaking down, but I do like the 30. This could quite easily have gone up here. Guys, just suck it and see it. That's what you got to do, okay? I think that's all I can do for tonight, I think, guys. There we are, Rowan. I think if it was a little cleaner than that, that might have been a little bit better off the 30 snake in here. Okay, but we've got the P1. Okay, I think I've gone through this one before, didn't I? But you've got the P1 has come up, created a lower high. Okay, and you can see the 10 is actually leaving. So potentially that the 30 could actually come out of snake, which it did eventually anyway. Okay, and drop away. Okay, so whatever your money management you will use through this is nice movement in price. Okay, and we got nice movement occurring. Okay, right. Okay, my lovelies. All questions finished, and I hope you all have an awesome weekend. Play and stay safe. And I need to show you the one there before. Okay. Well, have a great weekend, guys.